Okay. Guess no game audio in the background this time. Okay. Let me try this again. Nope, okay, well. Sometimes I can get it to work, sometimes I don't. Okay, so I figured out that there actually is a reset position hotkey. I just never noticed it, I guess? So I have it on my Steam Stream Deck now, where I normally have a neutral expression because I realize that like I can basically go back. I can toggle any expression. So, like here we go, shock, and hit it again, it toggles back. So I can toggle back to neutral by hitting any of the buttons, and that just yeah. So there's no real need for a neutral expression thing, but there is a need for a reset button. So like, okay, so I'll lead over this way. So if my character model starts messing up, I have a reset button. So another, I might bring this up if someone pops in the chat, again, but just at the start, I have an idea. Actually, I've had an idea for a while of doing a an evil run of the game, basically, or at least an ethically dubious character that actually I played before, way back when I started the channel, as it had an entirely different name, called Princess, and I think it'd be cool to like do another playthrough as that character, but also with her being voiced. I'm thinking of kind of a southern accent for her. Like, I do declare. or something like that. So if you're interested to see that, I could potentially go back and forth. It just, there's the risk that I'm going to start actually like losing track of which character I'm playing, and I might not use the right voice. I mean, granted, I'll have a different avatar, so tell me that. But yeah. So it's a matter of whether or not people. So I guess the question I ask is like how many people are interested in that. Like I'm extremely interested in it because, like, I kind of like to do the Enclave quest line with a character who actually would potentially be interested. Who wouldn't have as many scruples about serving an organization like the Enclave. Um, there's also a mod called Depravity, which apparently has lots of new, like, more evil options. Actually, I already have it downloaded. It's just not installed as of yet. And I have an idea of like what her character's overall story and potential arc would be. Um, like Whimsy, her morality is pretty straightforward. Not quite lawful good, but like I guess neutralish good. Occasionally leading chaotic. Whereas Princess is more chaotic, neutral, leaning evil. But I say my definition, she probably is either chaotic evil or neutral. I might say neutral leading chaotic. Like she's an I guess an interesting type of chaotic evil potentially. Because like when you think chaotic evil, it's like, oh, it's the worst potential alignment. Like they just, but like by my definition of evil, it's simply a matter of she has no scruples about like hurting people to achieve her goals, or she has fewer scruples about hurting people to achieve her goals. It's she'd almost be kind of a Minfara-esque character as far as the idea of chaotic evil goes. I mean, like, not necessarily personality, but like morality. Like, yeah, I think Minfara is probably like very close to like because that's a chaotic evil character in a group of heroes done right. Like if you want a guide for how to roleplay an evil, like any type of evil character in an adventurous campaign, um, Minfara is a pretty good example of how to do it. Anyway, I'm thinking at the very least I want to get for the Institute stuff. Um, it's difficult to say when I'm going to stop playing this or if I'm gonna like put it off or if I'm again gonna go back and forth. It'll be easier to go back and forth compared to like playing an entirely different game since I don't have to like change the tags all that much.
Status report.
We got activity, Des. Not sure how long before it peaks.
The Institute is a huge unknown. Before we can make any plans, we need to do something. What I'm about to tell you is the most closely guarded secret the Railroad has. It's time you learn about Patriot.
I like the name. Sounds encouraging.
There's a man, or woman, we're not sure, inside the Institute who helps synths escape to freedom. Dozens of synths owe him their lives. We don't know his name. We've never had a way to contact him, so we gave him the code name, Patriot. If your plan works, and you're able to get inside the Institute, we need you to make contact.
How can I contact them if I don't know anything about them?
Patriot devised a method to communicate with us one way. The plan hinges on us using this method to close the loop and contact him back.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Tom's encrypted a message for Patriot's eyes only. Once he sees it, he'll contact you. Until you make contact, and probably after, you need to stay in their good graces. You need to infiltrate them. Can you do that? Can you be our agent on the inside?
I'm not exactly good at lying. Like, it's kind of a...
Do your best, and hold out as long as you can. We can't ask for anything more. Stand on the platform and I'll give you the holotape.
I mean, I probably am in
Plug
terms
into
of
any
charisma,
Institute
but...
terminal and wait for the reply. Tom, talk to me.
Booting up the scan sequence. This frequency is only going to work once.
We must talk.
You know who
You are
doesn't
so
make the same mistake
very
twice.
distracting. You know this, yes?
You're pretty distracting yourself. Okay. We've got 10 charisma, but there's still a dice roll involved.
I had a point. A reason. Oh, yes. My control of feelings is worse than before.
Ready when
And
you are.
you are no help. With your teasing of poor little Curie. But it is not just
Signal
you.
still intensifying.
Sometimes a simple compliment. Nice hair. And I am flustered. Confused. Other times, people suggest the strangest and most
Stand on the
lurid
platform.
things. And
Take
I
it
am
from
even more confused. Why do people do this?
Well, you're kind of cute when you're confused.
I'll take it from there.
You are not making any of this easier, you. Oh, I must get a handle on this if I am ever to advance my experiments.
Just stand on the platform. I'll take it from there.
I think the only one who...
Just stand on the platform. I'll take it from there.
I'm not sure how exactly this works. In terms of, my companions teleporting with me.
Just stand on the platform. I'll take it from there. Just stand on the platform. I'll take it from there.
Okay. This isn't gonna, like... down my molecules or anything. I'm not gonna... Are you gonna make sure there's no flies? I mean, granted, they're...
We won't miss any. There's only, 60 trillion of them. All right, feeding our
Make sure there's no bloat flies in here with me.
What she's got.
Take this holotape. You need it to contact Patriot.
Oh man, don't worry. That's all part of the plan.
Tom, do whatever you can to gain their trust. Lie. Tell them what they want to hear. Make up a cover story and sell it.
Come on, I think I got it. Establishing lock on the Institute signal.
Just get all the information you can. About synths. About the Institute's plans. Find their weaknesses. If we can disable or destroy the Institute, we may have to do it. You jack that holotape into any terminal and Patriot will make contact. He has to.
Got the RF. We got it.
Find a way to save them. Nobody else can.
Now.
Well, Dogmeat's with me. Oh no, I've become a cat-dog-human hybrid. Ah! Okay, Curie and Kate are with me. It's always the DLC characters who don't seem to follow. Wow. This is really advanced. Very clean. A network scanner? Chairperson plugged us in any Institute terminal and copied the message. On-version Patriot's been sending us short-coded messages for years using an evil little encryption scheme. It was a bitch and a half to reverse engineer. Patriots got skill. But I nailed it. Put sellotape on any institute terminal and it'll deliver a gift-wrapped message straight to Patriot. You're going into the belly of the beast, friend. Don't trust anything. TT out. But urgent reply 1. Now it's me at the Advanced Systems Maintenance Room. Oh, just automatically ejected. Okay. It's always I wonder if a lot of the dog meat, you kind of smell. Just in case, I think they teleport with me whenever I. Well, it actually works, huh? I mean, I could like use the console to rename dog meat into cat meat, but like all the NPCs will still call him dog meat anyway. So,
Hello.
Hello.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful.
Hope you don't mind if I steal your shit.
The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Okay, I just want to loot some more things before. It's kind of a compulsion I have.
Leave that junk behind. You're just wasting space.
Surely we can leave that behind.
I don't know. Broken light bulb. Let's see. What does a broken light bulb have? It has copper. We could really use the copper for like various things. You see, items can be broken down and made into other items, which are useful. We still have the commands for Kit, though. Even though she isn't here. An institute jumper? A pencil. Valuable lead. Delicious, delicious lead. All aboard? I guess we're leaving. Bye, everybody!
I can only imagine.
Have fun storming the castle!
What
Wait.
you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute.
Oh.
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain.
Actually, to misinterpret it. How do you misinterpret people?
To risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable.
How do you misinterpret that walking out, wiping out entire settlements?
But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Curie? There's Kate. Is Curie gonna eventually like teleport or what? I hope. There's Curie.
I don't mind hoofing it as long as there's some excitement at the end of the road.
Another elevator? Really? It's really hard to misinterpret entire settlements being wiped out. Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Is that really you?
Who are you?
It's me. I'm your mom, or technically father in a way, but it's kind of complicated anyway.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shit, okay, Mom. Sean. I'm here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Please, calm down. I'll get you out of there.
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating.
What'd you do?
Disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Is that your name or a title or what?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute. Just as you are a parent to your son, to Sean.
Please help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am Your son.
Okay, I was under a lot longer than I thought. Really you. All this time. A lot of time.
Yes. It's true. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality, and here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
Why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
The weird experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
You've been down here this whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Your mother, she never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage. For many years,
Unfortunate?
I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation.
Collateral?
And that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So this Kellogg, he worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived.
Obviously.
It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
The other man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Look, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
They're scared of you, Sean. Scared of the Institute.
People are always frightened by what they don't understand.
And
Ultimately,
what
the
kills them?
Commonwealth has nothing to fear.
Kidnaps them?
Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
You want me to stay here? In the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all the people, everything they've done?
Because it is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
I just don't know.
Just give it time. Give the Institute a chance. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Okay. Oh, well, I guess only dog meat actually, like... Oh. Do our railroad thing first, since that's the...
Why bother with that? You open in a museum or something?
Lots of boulders.
Sean, personal log March 17, 2286. Dr. Volkert's report is very troubling. The reality can no longer be denied. Unfortunately, Dr. Watson's dementia has gotten worse. It is now only a matter of time until he is no longer fit to work in advanced systems. The project may be delayed for years to come. This leaves me no choice. Drastic action must be taken to ensure things go according to plan. Sean, personal log, August 9, 2286. The synth replacement for Dr. Evan Watson has performed admirably, and its identity remains a secret even to the SRP. Murdering Dr. Watson was difficult for me, seeing him beg for
What?
his life. But to slowly lose your mind, what kind of life would that have been? No, I did the right thing for Dr. Watson, for the future.
Okay. Oh, okay. I was curious about that, but
It's an honor to have you here, ma'am.
sure thing. Oh. Hello again? Kinda need a lot of these things for parts, experiments.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3
Father is
roll
more
out.
than
There
just
we
our
go.
leader.
All set.
He is our creator.
Unit, you can return to duty.
Thanks again.
Greetings.
Of course.
As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
See what you got. Bunch of blood packs.
It's my responsibility to make sure this place runs smoothly.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
Is it true food supplement 77 has been discontinued? That was my favorite one.
Hello.
Hey, it's me. So you're the one who sent the encrypted message. How did you even do that? I wasn't sure anyone on the surface would have a chance to crack Trinity. You know, the encryption algorithm.
Yeah, got a friend named Tinker Tom. Seems pretty legit. Pretty elite.
He must have had some serious hardware to pull that off. Wow, your message was only one word. Friend. What did you mean by that?
Well, the railroad's in the business of helping Sims too. That makes us friends.
What? The railroad? As in the railroad? I kept sending synths to the surface hoping someone would help them. I hoped the railroad got to some of them, but I never knew for certain.
How do you help? Or why are you helping them anyway?
At first, I just wanted to see if I could get away with it. It was a challenge, you know? But then I realized the synths are really just like us, except without any freedom. I decided to help the ones that wanted to escape, so they can have a better life.
How exactly did you pull this off?
Through hacking. The departments focus their best talents on hard science. Why waste time on terminal security, right? The SRB is the exception, and unfortunately, they control which synths go to the surface. But a forged work order from, let's say, bioscience can get a hand-picked synth on surface detail. And it turns out the railroad was waiting for them. Wow.
Well, you saved a lot of Sims.
So much to take in. But wait, with you in the picture, I have this idea. To rescue a lot of synths at once. But we'll need help. Where's he working now? Right. Let's go to the West Atrium. Probably best to talk about something else right now. You know my father thinks it's a living hell on the surface. But that can't be right. Heck, you look positively normal to me. No offense.
not sure if
None
you could ever
taken?
make the surface actually a decent place to live. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't at least try it out, you know?
Oh, hey, Kate. Just pick up a load of junk that has useful. Where's Carrie? Got tape? Woohoo. Oh, there's Carrie. The gang's all here. Does she have freckles? I don't think she has freckles. Okay. What the? I just hit something on the keyboard. Okay. TFC? Okay, there we go. Then the TLM 79305. What? 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 What are you doing? What? Okay. Okay, what the hell is going on now? There we go. What? I look at the friggin'. A show looks menu? SLM? Oh yeah, that makes sense. It's not toggle. It's not toggle. It's not something you toggle. It's something you show or don't show. Huh. I'll be extras. Okay. She can tattoo herself. Child killer? You're a junkie. Sexpert. Okay. But she has freckles in the middle. Okay. Okay, so there's SLM. BFC. Okay. With Katie and Curie about doing a bunch of extra steps. Okay. Where are we going?
C-114, it's me.
Sir, do you require something?
It's okay, Z-1. She's a friend. She's with the railroad.
Meeting here is dangerous. And you bring a stranger. You. How do I know we can trust you?
I remember the railroads dedicated their lives to fight for your freedom.
I thought only Mr. Benet cared. But your friends actually fight for us?
That's what the railroad does, Z-1. She's from the surface.
I've never met another human willing to help. But, sir, we must make this quick.
Right now. How many synths want to escape, Z-1?
The ones I know for certain? 13.
That'll take forever. Let's free those 13 all in one go.
I would do anything for my people. But get them to the teleporter. It's no good. The old maintenance tunnels that lead there are always sealed.
It's actually not Mercer too.
If I can find a way to open those doors, could you get your synths to the teleporter room?
Yes. We'll talk later. Someplace more secure.
Like, that sounds like Matt Mercer. I knew he did McCready, but I didn't know he also did this guy too.
Just a few high security doors, right? Controlled by cutting-edge SRB security tech. Yeah. A head-on hack is the sucker play. So we go at them sideways. You're willing to help, right? I can't do this alone.
What do you need help with?
Our core security architecture hasn't fundamentally changed from the old CIT days. The original security program was called Code Defender. Revolutionary stuff. We still have terminals running version 1, mothballed in storage. With some persuasion, I can get an old terminal to interface with the new security terminals. Enough to open doors, at least. Problem is, I can't even crack version 1. So I need a good old-fashioned username and a password. And that's nowhere to be found in the Institute. But if you could get me a pre-war admin password from the surface, I could log right in.
Where would I find that?
Unfortunately, I don't know. The obvious place won't work. The CIT ruins were picked clean years ago, but some of the admins had to live off campus. Ask your friends in the railroad. I need those login credentials.
Okay.
Scanning. Subject identified.
Is that new? The outfit there, or is that just... Anyway.
You had time to examine my latest reports on batch 274? Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at work. He's eager to get going.
Where's all our applicators in?
I wonder how the Warwick family is doing.
They have nuclear material. Very useful. Aluminum fiber optics. More aluminum fiber optics glass. Or fiber optics, yeah, like... We need all of this.
Raleigh must be close to 10 years old by now. It's remarkable that any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think? I try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. Those people are the last remnants. Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results.
Gorillas? Okay.
Glad you made it. Well, that's a question
have to
best
work
left
pretty
to our
hard
colleagues
with
in the
things
robotics
down
division.
Yes, well, I suppose you're right.
Well, so good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
Well, I reserve judgment until I know more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Okay. There we go. All fixed. The gorillas are Sims too?
They are indeed. Judging by your reaction, we've done a good job making them seem lifelike. The initiative is still in its early stages, but the prospects are very exciting. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is, but I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure right now. I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know, but it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to rush to judgment. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
You think it did help out?
There might be. Tell you what, you get settled in, and check back with me later. I'll see what I can find out.
Okay. Which I don't think we can really talk to Curie about any of this. At least not like while we're down here. Because she's not actually supposed... She's not even supposed to be here today! Is it like a miscellaneous thing, or... No? Wait, there is a miscellaneous tab, okay. Okay, find the cache of Volt jumpsuits? I need to chat with Heather about that. Yeah, we don't know about the cure. We don't have an actual quest marker for it. I think the entrance is somewhere. It might be in here. Got sticky fingers. I'm a sticky bandit. It's got science in it. So much science. All around. All the science. We're doing all of the science. And blinding people with it.
Oh, the lock. It is
Couldn't have
open.
done it better myself.
Oh.
Have a minute? Got something on my mind.
Of course, anything you need.
Anything I need, huh? I might take you up on that one day.
After Tommy stuck me with you, I was expecting to hate your guts. Not only because you agreed to pick up my contract, but because I was waiting for you to order me around like hired help.
Now, so far, you've been treating me like a friend. Hell, you've been damn near nice to me.
Now, I don't mean to sound
So far.
ungrateful, but your kindness is starting to make me wonder.
If there's anything I learned in the combat zone, it was that nobody does things for other people without expecting something in return.
What exactly do you think I'm expecting in return?
Who knows? Doing your laundry, taking a bullet for you, hauling your gear. What's the difference?
Well, hauling my gear is something I need to do right now, but...
Let me explain what I mean, then maybe you'll understand where I'm coming from.
I spent 3 years living at the combat zone. Smelled like puke and piss, but I called it home.
I was making a few caps, had me own bed to sleep in, and 3 hot meals a day. Then the raiders took over the place. You know that lot. They aren't exactly what you'd call the gentle type. After they moved in, if you didn't keep looking over your shoulder, you were liable to get sucker punched or robbed. Or worse.
Didn't take me long to learn that I had to put my hard-earned caps to good use. Buying friends was essential to making life easy. So, I guess I'm waiting for you to hand me a bill. You know what I mean?
Hey, you don't owe me a thing.
Now I'm having a real hard time believing that. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll think of something I can do to repay you.
I'm sure you'll think of lots of things.
But I'm sure we can agree on something. After all, what are friends for?
You could carry some of my shit. Like, you just gave me an idea. Look, applicators are surprisingly heavy. Oh, you have a bunch of concrete that I should just... High-powered microscopes. Okay. Hey, you've already paid me. There's more where that came from. So... shove some high-powered microscopes up your butt. Okay. It's not a sex thing, it's just... that's the only place where they'll fit. Oh. FEV, that's... happy way I think it is. Oh, dog meat! Sounds familiar. Can you recall hearing word about some government experiments? Mostly from drunk dude, it's just... talking about highly classified things of people in earshot of people who shouldn't have that clearance level, but whatever. Place is a little more dilapidated than everything else. Ah! Me too, Curie. Me too. See this experimental... All right.
Something's ghosting us.
Uh-oh. But there might be another one. Or two. Share. Party. Oh, pretty good. I'm considering making an alternate character and potentially going back and forth between my goody two-shoes character and my a more evil-oriented character. Okay. Okay, party, because that has two characters. It's only a little letter that... Faces? Races? Huh. Like in-game or IRL? Rates? That's gotta be rates.
Why bother? That's just garbage.
The background is very confusing.
If pencils have lead, and lead can be used for ammo. See, it's 10:42 Central Time. Thank you. Oh, we can mix more,
Scanners detecting engaging hostile.
There's got Assaultrons down here? Huh. Well, thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you again. Wonder Glue. Okay. Uh-oh.
Sure. Almost there.
Oh, you're there.
Got it.
Oh, Black Institute lab coat. Fancy. That's how I got you get you down here. Oh. Oh. Unforgivable. The power of that.
Good.
Actually, you do it. You need to practice more than I do.
Almost there.
I'll check this one. Damn it. I'm overburdened again. Hey.
What's up?
You can pay me back for letting you be free by your thoughts?
We'd move faster if you kept your eyes on the road and off me arse.
Okay. Whoa.
Have any goodies for me?
Got tons of goodies. That's good. I just up until you say it's too much. Okay. Is it advanced block?
That one might be a bit over my head.
Okay, I'll do it.
It was not locked at all.
All it takes is a steady hand,
wait.
eh?
You did this?
Ew. Is that ray tracing, or is that just some... I don't think it's ray tracing. If it's ray tracing, it might be screen space. It would be screen space.
Can't wait to get out of this goddamn heat.
Could just be some sort of effect. If it's ray tracing, then cat meat would have a reflection too. Hey, Kit, do you want to...
You're back. Honestly, I was starting to worry. Got it. Lead the way.
Oh. Can you hack that? Where are the turrets? Or where were the turrets? I should say. I mean, I can hack it. I guess I'm gonna hack it.
Got it.
Oh. Too late. Carp? Okay.
Let's see
Anything
what we've
interesting?
got.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh,
What's
she
up?
got...
Lead the way.
Whoa, okay, that looks... Is this how the Season Mutants are created?
Personal record. Dr. Brian Virgil. This will likely be my last recording. My requests to shut down the FEV program have repeatedly been denied. understand me? I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan. And if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me. Everything that we've done, the lives we've taken. If there is a God, may he have
All the cats we've killed. Ah. And that's what you wanted? Hello there, Carrie. Hey, what are you doing in there? How did you even get in there? There's some hidden hatch in there somewhere? Where we were before. Or with the dude. Ah, dude's there, speaking of the dude. The dude abides.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Safety Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Oh, there?
That was productive. Sleep is such a waste of time. I'd rather be designing more efficient plasma emitters.
Yeah. I only sleep every now and then, actually. Not sure how I manage. Wait, maybe I'm a synth. Nah. You synths need sleep?
One day, I'll design a more efficient reactor to replace that old clunker in the basement.
Ah! Bird running into glass.
Work is sloppy at best and deadly at worst.
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
What is it you're working on?
Advanced Systems Special Projects. You've seen the boy, Synth, already. We've been hard at work on him for quite a while now. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
What to do exactly?
The same thing it does for our coursers. Creates a link to the relay that allows them, and now you, to get in and out at will. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really don't...
Push as far as he can go. You seem kind of tense. Everything okay?
Yes, things are... It's fine. I'm sorry, I don't socialize much. I prefer to focus on my work.
Okay.
This is day 8 of Trial 6. The last week has been very productive, but exhausting. I think we'll need a break after this. Benet has done some really marvelous work with the personality mesh. It's almost too good. The responses map almost identically to expectations, some of the most lifelike I've seen. Of course, it's not really Sean. None of his memories are in there. That, even now, would be a step too far. It's starting to have an effect on the team, I think. I know I've been caught up in the moment once or twice. Just a second or two, forgetting that he's not a real boy. Still, I think we'll need to consider restricting him to the lab only for the moment. I'm well aware that others are put off by his presence. If I were slightly more arrogant, I might consider that a sign of success.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial then. The dosage will be much larger this
protocol,
time,
sir.
and the side effects will likely be more pronounced.
So will there be any pain?
I honestly don't know. I suppose
Well,
it's
you
your
can
job
tell him
to
that
find
I
out.
intend to
Now
speak
hold
to
still.
Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do.
You can return to your duties, and remember to record every symptom you experience.
I hope I'll prove a... Reporting status. All functions normal.
There you go.
Excuse me, I've got reports to deliver.
What now? They're dragging their feet on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. Send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on
Pardon
me,
me,
Alana?
ma'am.
My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you,
So,
but try to remember that
Here you
synths
are.
aren't people.
Justin Ayo, acting director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Don't trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions, It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
So basically you're the secret police.
Secret police? If that's a pre-war reference, then I'm afraid it's lost on me. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser
Kept some military training.
single combatant.
suppose I'll have to
I also have like 2 or 3 people behind me and a cat dog thing.
Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
You're the acting head of the SRB. Who are you filling in for?
Dr. Zimmer holds that position. He's supervising the retrieval of some of the more high-profile units. In his absence, I keep things running smoothly.
You're speaking, I'm listening.
Still gotta go higher. Huh. Hello?
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
Impacts. Well, to find my safe, my safe and keep him son. I mean, right that. Reverse it.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great.
Sorry, the impacts have some weird side effects.
I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
What exactly?
The Institute, of course. Sean implied you operated on a level, if not equal, and at least similar to the rest of us. Curious. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Who built this place originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it.
Go around. Place can get a little confusing sometimes.
Your presence here is a great gift, not just to Father, but to all of us.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched your navigation software, do so after this meeting. The last thing we need is more synths bumping into walls. All right, that's all for now. You can resume your duties.
If If you require maintenance, please file a report with the Facilities Division.
Okay.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
That technology here is between possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
What do you mean by proper supervision?
I mean that while they are here in the Institute, fulfilling the purpose for which they were designed, our synths perform admirably. As you're about to see, however, they can become unpredictable when set loose. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
Who erased memories and why?
Those idealistic radicals who call themselves the Railroad are behind it. We'll deal with them in time. But right now, the priority is to reclaim that synth before more harm is done. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Everybody gather around, join hands. Hopefully this will work. Kit, Curie, Kate. There we go. Everybody all accounted for. What the hell? Enclave? They found us! I don't know how they found us, but they found us! Uh-oh. Ah! Fire in the hole! Oh, he just got in.
to sneak up on people when it's raining. Easier to be snuck up on too.
There's a pilot in the officer that we... Whatever.
What do you want? Here's what I have on me.
Okay,
What you need? What's in your mind?
did you get out of your power armor? First and foremost.
What is it?
I can't stare at your arse when you're in the power armor, so...
This is my favorite part of the job.
Okay. Put a legendary effect on it? I think like some of this stuff makes sense logically. And granted, legendary effects are kind of mystical in general, but I could put 2 different things on there. Radiation protection leave? Wait, we need engineering? Wait, we actually have that. We could, like, change our primary color.
You should get an umbrella. Don't want to catch a cold, do you? I'm never gonna try out from this.
Where's it? There we go.
You spend an awful long time with that weapon. Is it healthy? We need more crystals. I like the gold. Patriotic? Is it still like sequined, or is it just well, it is kind of sequined. Merca! I hope you have no need of this stim pack, but just in case.
Okay, I have tons of it, but... Oh, this is how we craft, could also craft the, I can make mini nukes.
Nothing stays hidden forever. At least, not if I have my say.
What's up, Professor?
What's that?
I'd like that.
How's it going?
Would you take me to University Point? I need to go there, but I can't stand the thought of going there alone.
What's this all about?
I can't tell this story more than once. If I promise to tell you everything once we get to University Point, can we go? I need this. Please. I don't want to go alone.
Of course, whose ass do you need me to kick?
I point, you kick. I like the sound of that.
Your thoughts?
Ever read Grognak? Mala, the Maiden of Mars, is my favorite. They just beat the crap out of each other for the entire issue.
That's all?
This failure is new to me.
Well, advanced power armor workbench. That's probably what. Requires gunsmith. Okay. That requires more screws. I need to start working on gunsmith skill. Okay. Good to know. I'm gonna actually move this.
Wow, that doesn't look half bad.
A little jealous of folks who could craft something other than a paragraph.
Robotics expert. What would be the equivalent of that? The power armor special. Hope there's some sort of equivalent to that.
Hey, it's the professor. Professor's back.
Figures.
I wonder what you have made now.
Sorry, Tinker Tom's got me doing...
Thank God.
Woo! See, Jazz, I told you the molecular stabilization matrix held.
Funny. You didn't sound certain yesterday. It is really, really good to see you. Did it work? Did you make it inside the Institute?
It worked. But I met the leader of the Institute. Turns out he's my son.
What? Wasn't he just a little boy?
Was past tense. So it's still technically they took him from me. They froze me in cryo.
Instead of being on ice for a few years, it's a few decades instead. The Institute's really done a number on you. Besides meeting your boy, did you meet Patriot too? Did Tom's holotape work?
Yeah, he met pictures. They Lee and Bennett.
I knew you'd get the job done.
Or Binet?
We need every scrap of intel you picked up in there. Write up a full report on Pam's terminal. After you're done, we'll analyze it and figure out the next step. Get to it.
Tinker Tom's cooking up something. I hope it goes better than last time.
There's more
going on and you know. Trust me.
Glad you're with us.
I'm feeling overdue for some reconstructive surgery.
Ooh, maybe I'll go more next time.
Agent, a new DIA cache has been identified. Assistance requested in recovery. Location of cache being transmitted to your Pip-Boy. Conversation terminated.
Really want the freedom train. By yourself.
Contact Dr. Amari. She'll have more details on the route.
Oh. Second pan about somebody else.
My safe house kiddies need me to make some booms.
Preliminary analysis complete.
Anything we need to move on?
Affirmative. Codename Patriot requires admin credentials for Code Defender security software. Cross-indexing CIT security administrators with 2077 Commonwealth Census records. Filtering by surviving structures. One match found. Bergman. Wilfred. Bergman. Wilfred. Registered as co-owner of Cambridge Polymer Labs. Estimated 81% chance of login credentials being located at this facility.
What's a Cambridge Polymer?
Cambridge Polymer Labs, LLC, had several active military contracts, specializing in robotics. The region is currently classified as extremely dangerous.
After you get the password report back here. With any luck, we'll have a game plan by then.
Deacon's record is the best. You could learn a lot from him.
When running synths out of the wealth, wastelanders can be a bigger problem than even the Institute.
I hope to God the Institute doesn't find us here. At least not soon.
Oh yeah, I could just go. Actually, progress the Brotherhood of Steel thing while we still can. Be on top of the building? back there. Okay. Cool. Lots of radiation here.
There's still a place for you in the Brotherhood, if you want it.
Well, what would you expect it to be if I joined?
You'd be under my command, and I'd expect you to follow orders. No more mercenary work. This is the real thing. You'd have access to advanced military weapons, as well as your own personal suit of power armor. Most importantly, you'd have the Brotherhood at your back, ready to spill its own blood to keep you alive. So, what do you say?
Sure.
And I'd be honored to count you as one of us. Meet me back at the police station, and we'll discuss the details.
Anything worthwhile in here? Some crystals, maybe?
I can't really say I'm feeling the rats.
Let's move
Radiation
quick.
should be
This area
avoided
isn't
at
agreeing
all
with us.
costs. It could damage you irreparably.
You may be immune to radiation, but I'm not, currently. I'll just go back to the police station. Go on ahead of you. If I need to, I might have to, like, just get myself the robotics expert perk. I imagine it should be available with the mod. It's just... Maybe I need to up my intelligence to unlock the perk. Actually, I could just check, because I don't need to... It's automatically not filtered. Of course, it's not organized in any meaningful way, so... Agility 7. Okay. Ah, okay. Intelligence 8. We need to start working on increasing our intelligence. And we only need 1 rank, so we can... Then we're gonna level up twice, because we need to...
Burn marks. Must have spent a whole case of ammo holding this site.
Suppose that means we missed all the fun. No one's gonna move on this place now that the Pridwin's in town.
Sorry, my hands is acting up.
Dance. Glad to see you alive and well, sir.
Are we in luck, sir? Mission accomplished. We have the transmitter.
Finally, some good news for a change.
Nice work, sir. I didn't do it alone. Ayla. Good, you're back. Ayla, Reese. It's time to welcome our newest recruit to the Brotherhood. She shows a lot of promise, and with the proper guidance, I think she has the potential of becoming one of the best.
I'm only here for the spiffy uniforms. Promise not to let you down. Well, I can't promise that. Only here for the spiffy uniforms.
Oh yeah? And here I thought you joined up for a sense of purpose and meaning.
So you decided to stay, huh? I expected you to take your payment and run.
Let's just hug this out and get it over with. What do you say?
You can play it however you want, tough girl. It's gonna take a lot more than completing 1 mission to impress me.
Reese, that's enough. Like it or not, you're going to have to learn to work together. And you need to understand what it means to be a part of the Brotherhood. We're not soldiers of fortune. We're an army. and we've dedicated our lives to uphold a strict code of ethics. If you intend to stay within our ranks, you need to obey our tenets without question.
What's your code of ethics?
If you were paying attention in ArcJet, you should have learned some of it already. The rest will become apparent as you spend time with your fellow soldiers. Now, since I know you're eager to get started, I'll get right to the point. I only ask for two things from anyone under my command: honesty and respect. You fall in line, you stay in line. I give you an order, and you follow it. It's as simple as that. There's one last order of business I wanted to get out of the way. I'm going to recommend you to be awarded the rank of Knight. Now, nothing's official until you speak to Elder Maxon, but I wanted you to be the first to know.
A knight? Knight's the bottom? Thank you.
Thanks aren't necessary. Just continue excelling at your duties, soldier.
Ad Victoriam, Knight.
She doesn't even know what that means, Halen.
Ad Victoriam means to victory. In our eyes,
Yeah,
defeat is
I was in the army too.
Because we're fighting for the future of mankind. Our rallying cry is more powerful than any weapon you could ever carry. Remember that. Now, I've received orders that we're both to report to the Pridwin. However, if you want to run a few ops for Scribe Halen or Knight Reese first, they could certainly use your assistance. I'll leave the choice up to you. Let me know when you're ready to mount up.
Can't believe Maxon brought the Pridwin here. Those energy readings we picked up must have been more important than I thought.
Yeah.
Reese
Whatever
still
it was
giving
really
you the
stirred
cold
up a
shoulder.
hornet's nest. Looks like it's gonna be a full-scale war. Amen to that.
What exactly is this deal with me?
He doesn't hate you. Reese bleeds brotherhood. It's all he cares about. It's his family. It's his whole life. If anything else comes into the picture and gets in the way, he shoves it aside.
There's something between the two of you?
When I first joined up, Reese is the one who sponsored me. He took me under his wing, showed me the ropes. I thought there was a little more between us, so I asked him if he cared about me that way. He told me the Brotherhood of Steel was all that he cared about, and there was no room for anything else in his life. We never spoke about it again. Look, I need to get back to things. If you're worried about Reese, just keep doing what you're doing. He'll come around soon enough. So, are you ready to take on your first assignment?
Sure.
Great. Let me explain what I need you to do. One of the Brotherhood's most important duties is the recovery and preservation of technology that was lost when the bombs fell. I have a list of locations that contain artifacts we need you to recover in order to have them cataloged and studied by our scribes. Here, this should cover all the information you'll need to find your first artifact. Good luck, and be careful.
I've already been to Mass Pike Tunnel, I think. I'm assuming it just spawned there, so... Ellie. Ellie, please. No. I'm waiting. Whoa! Well, there's one of the level ups. Price work on gunsmithing.
Sure,
Hey.
I'll take a look. Almost there.
Now you do this, and you do that,
Got it.
and then you find a sweet spot. Oh, it's fog, okay. Like, okay, was there anything? That is a nuclear explosion that got set off.
thinking about you. Any luck with that tech?
Here it is.
Good work. Here. Tech will always be in demand. Once you're ready, come find me.
Affirmative.
Good. Here's the area. Be careful.
Whoa.
Are you ready to head up to the ship?
Of course, I've never seen anything so impressive.
Takes your breath away, doesn't it? We call
Doo
her
doo.
the Pridwin.
Doo doo.
She's loaded with enough
Doo
troops
doo.
and supplies to mount
Doo
a
doo
major
doo doo.
offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
Who's Elder Maxon?
Maxon is the commander of this division of the Brotherhood of Steel. He's the model of what every Brotherhood soldier hopes to become. If we're going to war, I can promise you that he'll be leading the charge. That being said, you're about to get to know the Pridwin up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Woo! Sorry. Every time I remember the Brotherhood week. That music just pops in my head. Oh, speaking of right away. Everybody on board? Well, too bad. We're going anyway.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the local.
That's no fun.
Shooting stuff from the sky hardly seems fair. I love it.
The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll use. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive.
Oh, the buses don't do that.
I wish everyone down there believed in our cause, but they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory.
Damn fog.
We're on final approach to the airport. The Pridwin should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions.
What the Monty Python heck is that? Uh-oh. Oh. Make evasive maneuvers! I have no idea what's going to happen. This is an unscripted event. In the middle of a scripted event, so...
There
have not yet mastered Dr. Van Toodle's advanced steampack recipe, but I am working on it. May I be of assistance? I am happy to help.
Your thoughts?
You have given me a tremendous gift. I will never forget you.
Any more
This
thoughts?
gift of life you've given me, I'm so thankful. I feel thanks. A mix of obligation and appreciation.
Everything alright between us?
I enjoy our traveling together. It is very satisfying.
How was it?
Not a problem. Let us continue our journeys.
Let's go to the main menu. Look, it failed. Oh no. Well, this is gonna be fun. A select character. Okay, cool. Well, Princess is in there. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start up Princess. So we have like a reference point for if I want to try and make a new avatar. Skip the intro because it doesn't apply to us. Well, it does, but it doesn't. Okay. Oh, it's because we have that thing that mutes all of our dialogue. I must have a new mod here that adds all these new adjustments. Elegant! Okay. Now us. We go jet black. I think we could go for something like Deshaun Black. Ooh, Living on Black, maybe? Raiden. Johnny Cage. The battle is shaved. Let's go for the same haircut we gave. Potentially based on our V character, visually at least. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I have to find her eyes. Blue, green, hazel blue, hazel green. Beast reflection? Go surreal ones, okay. Surreal nebula. Purple zombie. That I am the one exterminating son. Oh, dragon looks kind of cool. Ooh, cyborg? Ooh, cyberpunk. There we go. I think like glowing red eyes would kind of be our. We could have an enclave tattoo. Doesn't really make a lot of sense. Futuron Mark II. I have no idea what the heck that means. That's railroad. Child killer? Have a day? Yep. Oh, gotta get all the way back down. I'm gonna add the face paint until after. You have scars? Oh, damage. There we go. Wanna know how I got these scars? Now, where's the black? Or is something really dark? 37's kind of dark. Doesn't cycle back. There we go. We can use a custom color. Okay. There goes. The alpha will probably be the most, like very dark red. Okay, makeup. Oops, sorry, I got... What the heck? Okay, what the... Okay, we'll just... Okay, let's... Natalie? Okay. An entire need of new cup holders. Okay, let's just go ahead and... I probably did... Okay. And I forgot to turn off the interface. Let's just go ahead and do that real quick while we're... There we go. Immersion restored. So there are a bunch of things you can do, many of which will take a few seconds of your time. There's other channels you can check out. You can check them down on our platforms if you wish to. You can follow and subscribe. You can like. You can do all sorts of things. But of course, all of these things are completely up to you. And regardless, I thank you so very much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.